thinking about it. It's in the back of their minds, and they do bait out some of that utility, but Runner needs to put his best foot forward. And he does so with that opening kill.
So they break the barrier mesh, force out all of the utility from Ban. No deadlock util left around. And this trip kind of stops JitBoys in his tracks.
Good nade from Governor now.
Look how
almost the inevitable.
Look how well Vitality are bleeding out utility here, and they still have nearly full breach util and paranoia and horn and boombot. Vitality are winning the utility game right now.
Losing the map control game. JitBoys though, Jiggle P gets the info, needs to back away here with the paranoia to bail himself out, even going for the swing himself. Tagged up with a few stray bullets. Does need to play for his life here though. And Trex has been isolated, calling for the retreat as well, and regroup back up to just 20 seconds left. This is going into the stack of the Talon players. I feel like there's danger online here, but with Primi dropped, it's all navigated. Safe pair of hands. Runner himself leading the charge for the rest of his team with that 3-piece. Now it comes down to these individual moments. JitBoys' classic game is looking sharp today, but 2 not going to be enough. Ban's left to do quite a lot of damage done. Kicks and Trex, but you've got to think that discipline. Vitality, yeah, contact from Trex and potentially allow Sender to get a cheeky kill, but he's just holding the space for now and takes the speed. I mean, that peak timing is beautiful. Ban had the TLN in his hands.
It's fantastic calling from Sender. That insert, go and pressure B.
He's going to walk about. Another fight. Oh, it's Primi. He's so alone taking that one, and spam through the smoke will do most of the job. Ending the round basically before it even begins.
And this is what I'm talking about, the Vitality bonuses. They are just so good. You see that it could be set, could have been called on the fly. Either way, a bit of C pressure, break the barrier mesh as soon as it's placed, and get Sender deep.
Signaling quite a lot with the TP across, sees, connects, and that is beautiful timing. Lay it out one after another here by Talon with the C's and an aid. It's a big opener with Sender now gone. And a re-exploration out towards C Mound. Doubled up, Talon. This is Primi and Ban side by side, going to be catching Runner. Unaware, shoulder to the side still. Runner almost adjusting in time, but this is a massive advantage now for Talon. It's all about not squandering it and letting it slip, because Vitality already making calls of their own. The contact plays creeping and crawling up through and around here. Governor spotting it. Satchel is nice. On either side, pushing them back. Already with Cruz falling, JitBoys forced to retreat in through the back of the site, and he needs some help and support. Governor up and over the shoulder from that high ground. Trex with a beautiful shot, lands it, nails it, and he wants even more, but the showstopper earned and will get a kill. Dropping Trex in the process, kicks that last one left. Offered these easy 1v1s, and he's brought it to that 1v2. Plant will get the ult online.
Another spot where Ban and Primi probably need to be getting a little active. Pushing forwards, catching kicks as he goes for the plant.
He's not committing to it. He's seen no signs of life, and already right from behind, there's the backstab. Talon implement the defense. Hold it against nade, barrel down to the feet. Safe is in so much danger here. And a bullet spraying away. Governor is fully aware of the positioning here, but an ult earned up. At least from the prior round, so Kicks is holding on to this rolling thunder with the plant down, and Sender is going walkabouts. Wrapping all the way around, Talon unaware of this, and this is the danger when you're running that deadlock. You don't have that passive map control. Ban, unlikely contender, and still wants a tango. The paranoia is good, excellent in fact, and the kills are being primed up for the taking. TP for the reposition now, Rolling Thunder pushing them back in a way to defuse will not be able to be stuck. And look at this from Sender, is working magic. Miracles across the map, making it so damn uncertain. Still down now. Just to the one player, it's Kicks, time running so damn short, it's got to be on his side with the shorty out. But already the round is won. Luckily for him, but at least playing together in the moment. Kicks, he's gone for that plant, spam down, straight for the wall. Primi, off angle is nice, still being hunted down. Spray down, Sender, that was a messy one, still granted that kill. They need a few more where that came from, still sitting with that player disadvantage. Governor with a showstopper, but he's going to be dropped, and that's no longer a problem. Now for the reflank, JitBoys off round. Trex is so damn aware. Dropped them before a moment's notice. Cruz and Ban. A lot to do in this spot. Time ticking away, you can hear it, the spike, and this is going to become a problem. And the call is made already. They're just backing away, got to save some of these guns. But this is a brutal beginning for Talon, as we've already mentioned.
Get in here, even with showstopper, he's so weak.
Cruz's spam could make all the difference. Trex is firing. This guy, light him up. Primi, exactly chance potentially there with the ult. Not dead yet, but doesn't offer to use it here. Sitting into the fight. Now, damage still done to these Vitality players, but at least they're into the post plant themselves and the Neuro Theft. Lighting up most of them. Talon feeling uncertain, shaky territory. Even with the Nightfall as well, catching. Noise cut away from Jit Boys. One broken as well. A battle on multiple fronts. Trex is locking it down fully, entirely. A tap from Governor, but now looking this way, that way, 180 direction. Not enough eyes available for him to even know which way to play it around in. This is Vitality again. They're just walking all over them. But Vitality right now, they're in large amounts of control. Safe opportunities for him to get onto the board of a couple of these eco kills. Door open wide. Ban can only do so much. Primi does return that fire now into the 2 versus 2.
There are chances.
Yeah,
there are definitely chances here, but they can't deny the plant. And there's 2 massive ultimates available for Vitality. Primi's got a couple of lives available to him, but massive advantage still in favor of Vitality here.
Talon are just so, I think, scared right now. The possibility that a player could have lurked behind them. You can tell, contacted most of the way into this fight. And Kix is going to be taking that contact with just the jiggle, the jump up as well. That's a punish. Primi, what a peek. I might be trying to make this one workable, playable. Smokes drop down from Jit Boys as well. Heads barely popped up and over. Safe. You have an ult to play with as well. The nade up and over 2. Satchel through. Paranoia. Blinded. Oh, not quite. Avoided. Jit Boys, though, sticking this one. What is the play right now? Fight to be won. Ult. Bounded. Up against the wall, but it's already stuck. Talon, they steal that one away. Noise one, not a connection on Descender. He's got to try and drop some of these players, but only himself. Return to Descender. Ban up and over here. Rolling Thunder will be sending them sky high. Trex to follow up as well. The TP from behind Jit Boys. Only the one before the trade comes through. It's a 2v3. Damage done to Governor. A scrappy affair.
But a spot now where even with the player advantage, Talon can't cover the entire map. You can't really spread out 1-1-1. You're just going to give Vitality too many opportunities. And they found a player.
And a peek by Runner, man. He has ripped Crew's head off.
And now
lock that down.
Reset.
These moments where they're just slowing it down into the mid-round, contacting a lot, is throwing Talon for such a loop.
Yeah, I really love the attack macro. I think the whole of Vitality have got this drilled into them beautifully. Talon need one of these players left alive to come up
30
with
seconds
the play.
left.
It might just come down to these timings with 24 seconds left once more. Double tap here. Primi, peak timing. Just misses it. Stray shots going wide here. Kix, I'm not too sure. He is low. A single bullet to the chest will drop him. Kix still going to be going for the plant. Satchel through and across, but the damage done there is Governor dropped into that 1v1. Aftershock pushes back Primi. Only for a moment here. Down to it. Which player will spot each other first? And with the damage done to Kix, Primi might just be favored. Repositions, rotating around. Smoke props up, just spotting each other. Bodies passing by, and Primi with the tap as well. But Kix, the issue is not forced out of him. This guy's cold with it! Cold with it! Cruz, Jit Boys, maybe to do some work and some damage, but Runner's going to be catching the contact here alongside the boom bot. The Horn is beautiful. Annihilation, though, that's going to be trading it. Bit of post-mortem, not to be saved on this outcome. Doors opened up, sees as well. Giving this one up into that 4v4. Now another TP here, but Jit Boy sticking this all the way. Defuse is sticking! Running through, shot into the face. A 10th round. Couple of knives away. Gives Safe that timing to prime that nade. Still Runner out through the back of the site and he's got to do quite a bit here. He's lucky not to be dead. Governor just did not clear the corner properly, even though he's inside the camera. Already that aftershock, pushing him back and away. Prowler in the face. Kix is already in there. Getting stuck straight into the fight. Players flooding all the way through. Vitality. Add another one to the tally.
What's between them?
The rubble fight here and the force up as well. Sender it's right into their faces. Damage done to him, but he's still alive here. With the Paranoia flying forwards as well as team to play off all the little bits and pieces. Util down, drop in, and maybe feeding away. Primi has done so much into that spot. Runner, it's not the last one left. They weren't expecting that.
A slight overheat from Vitality there, and Primi's happy to collect. Runner's healthy, the others aren't.
And they're holding for this push as well. Runner maybe even expecting that they were already going to be up onto that site. Locking it down just in case they do want to drift back into that direction. Safe is also going on. Re-exploration, punished for it. Jit Boys drops him. 30 seconds left.
30 seconds left.
That's an unusual one.
Strange angle to be fighting on.
Yeah.
Actually, from both of those players, Safe and Jit Boys.
Sender stopped at 20 health though, and now Doesn't feel like it's over towards A, but they should see this door rotating. Guns exchange once more. Time is running short here. There's no way Sender's going to be playing spoiler. Surely not. Horns broken. TP up and over. Dodging most of the nade as well. He wants to make a go of this one. This is getting cheeky. But Governor's watchful eye is on all of it. It's ruling that sight with a nice iron fist. And so runners once more left to do quite a bit into this spot, but unplayable really at this point in a 1v4. Grant it, earn it. Governor's up and over as well with a TP. That's a reveal. Want to save. They still want to take this fight straight up into their face. TP's around center. He's cutting up ankles and potentially cutting up players too. Rolling Thunder to set this play up. Governor had nowhere to run. Just hopping up and down into the same spot here. That's barely 20 seconds into the round. A pivot has to be played now by Talon. But we can see this trip into his face. Kicks is also holding it. Broken. He's missed the timing though. Primy's passed it and he's squaring up for the fight, but not going to be given it. Slow and steady by Vitality. Realizing that they're a player up. They've got them relatively surrounded. There is that weak point up towards Heaven. Barrier mesh up.
Trex deciding not to break it, waiting for reinforcements first.
Fight out through here. He's trying to take point and contact. Still kicks! You cannot be dominating this! My God! A six-piece available, and here, and now! Inside the one-way, it's pinged out of Paranoid, did not connect. Jitboy still collects that kill. Runner, with him dropped, the setup is down, and his team have easy access. Satchel through alongside the flash as well, and Util flying forwards. Jitboy cannot hold his own. Needs that backup, and needs it now. Ultra popped off, flying forwards, backwards, this way, that way, showstopper. It's all an abundance of Util, and enough to save the day here for Vitality. A clean sweep unless Ban has something to say about it. All broken, but they know where Ban is. Prowler towards his back, running him down, racing him down. Individual fights earned and utilized, but Vitality in the end with that discipline, doubling up to seal up the map. Getting off to hot starts. Governor really overextended himself. You can tell how badly he wanted that first kill, and maybe a bit of a read into the minds of these players. Gives it up though. Ban's now going to be under all that pressure with a dart to his back. He does deal with it nicely, and still a smoke to play in and out of. Weaving through, but Kicks, he just dominates it, overwhelms it. Prowler up into his face, can't be played up off, and everybody's trading, coming through and out. It's a 3v1. This is what Primy's been delivered here. I'm asked to do so much in this spot. Man down, but already catching the contact. So you can fight off of this one. Again, they've got the cam to take that contact. The shock dart into the corner. Grab net through with the swing, Jit boys. Finally rewarded.
Nice.
Play that's cooked up. Talon, they got the advantage.
That's the second round in a row that the Gravnet's been followed up on beautifully as well towards B main.
Yeah, but it's all about converting it because Vitality will default into these contact plays once more. And Cruz, perfect timing with the peak there. Send it. They're not quite trained properly. Rifle retrieved. Kicks up through the gut. Now, might be laying siege here. This guy, underhanded with the flashes, dodged in time, but he can't survive the bullets. Cruz, with him falling, massive gaps into the play. 50 seconds to play with if you are Vitality. Once more, they could slow this down. They're going to need to if they want to reclaim the spike, but it's again contact re-clears. Talon are side by side. It's all about who wins his first fight out. Governor, he's there. Steady with the aim. Doesn't know on the other side of things what might be laying in wait. Primy. Good to take that first contact with Trex, going to be dropped as well. That's a seize out and through as well. Plenty of players left to be dropped here. And lovely work indeed. The knife just a little bit too delayed there, not enough to remove the rocket in time, and Primy will not be budged from this spot. That is lovely work. The reactions of this guy, the young gun that they brought in to shore up a bit of firepower, paying off. Vitality not getting away with the same funny business. The contact plays that were just completely opening up rounds that they should not have been winning. In theory, shut down, but Kicks does have the spike in his back pocket and an open side to play with.
Left.
He knows where roughly all three of the players are. So these are not bad situations to play.
Hear the sound. Crix knows they're going to be coming towards him. Haunt is dropped here up and over the top as well. Governor playing for his life, and beautiful peaks.
And yet
Here we are. That is some tricky business to try and overcome here for the Talon players. Still, Governor stands strong. Kicks. Sheriff in his hands. He makes it sing, only for the 2 kills before the trade is out and through here. And with a spike drop down, Safer's got to just try and wrap this one all the way behind them.
it's not bad. He's put pressure on to get a Vandal into his hand just as his ult was running out.
Oral Theft and Runner as well. They're going to know what these players are. Spots them out.
So many disadvantaged positions that we've seen already on Sunset. We were seeing tons of them on Lotus. Vitality yet to win.
I got Spike.
Safe picks up the spike.
I'm out of here.
Trip's going to be placed as well. It's going to be alerting Jit Boys.
Yeah, I mean, breaking that instantly might have been the better angle there for Jit Boys, but he's worried.
Yeah, backside control is going to be played. Biding his time here, Jit Boys, even with the ult as well, to get that information up top onto the market box. Clears it, another safe is here. He wants to try and take the fight to him, but the Annihilation just trades it out equally. Still Runner is there. He's taking a fight. Could potentially break it out. No, wants to try and take this fight one-on-one. No, okay, safe is alive and kicking. But still, plan for the back of the site now. Jit Boys already sends it flying with the Paranoia. Smoke up into his face, wins that first one, needs the second time against him and just presses it forwards. Out of the smoke, has to be uploaded here and needs to find value. Kills, lighting these players up and still a bound of damage is done. Primi already with that heart, but spam down, sprayed down, and the gunplay doing the work. Van not able to do it at the end either.
Caught here by an ult play.
Yeah, Naded is back to the bullets through. Listen, a little bit of damage was necessary, I think, just to topple him over.
They're doing a great job of following up on these grav nets. Everyone has been perfect from Governor on defense. Comboed there with the Raze nade. Again, Primi hasn't been playing Raze in pro. Cruz looking for a re-clear.
Yep, and Sender also just contacting most of this way. Bando, it's an off angle to be played here, and Cruz lovely with the movement. Survives but a moment to at least survive that fight and take it further forwards. Runner up through mid, and
He's been doing it every
contact
time.
Re-clearance.
Runner's been going for that same thing every time.
Yeah. Kicks up and over, that flash. Very orchestrated and easy enough.
If I play the angle well enough. Here comes Vitality through market.
And still, it's Cruz looking to lock this one down as well. Plenty more players where that came from with the drop down as well. He's going to try and deal with this one because Ban was hyper committed. Up onto the corner, Vitality have barreled over these players now. Up through the back of the site, and Neurotheft will reveal quite a lot in terms of these defensive setups.
The flank?
Yeah, it's being spotted. I mean, they know Governor's here as well. Trex is going to be able to spot that because of that Neurotheft from earlier. Now Jit Boys, 45 health. Vandal in hand, but a long shot away from trying to win this round out. Now the plant isn't precisely against the wall. Could create openings for him, but the amount of plays he's got to get through with the flank already occurring as well. Trex is hotly on his tail. Can't even spam down a trip. 3 bullets left. Doesn't even want to commit to that reload. Backs himself away around the corner. Again, Vitality not willing to really fight, but...
And also, what's Jit Boys set up for here? Throwing the Paranoia through to tiles.
The nade. My goodness, I mean, a few stray bullets right through the box is enough to get the job done at least there. No command through and out. Dropping players. Kicks down to his knees. Aldo overdrive, and Governor has handed that perfect timing. Pre-aims it onto the corner as well. Safe just ran straight into him. Trex. Bit of a bait and switch. Taps it. Trying to pull these players wide out into the open because he knows he needs that chance and advantage, and it will not be there. In a way here, this is Talon trying to make a play happen as an Annihilation, but it's wasted. Rebounds off the back wall. Cruz has somehow grabbed himself 2 kills in the mix of all of that, just crossing up through mid. It was an open angle that wasn't smoked through the top of it.
Vitality looking there to try to punish on the Annihilation. Didn't realize perhaps that Talon had 3 players facing, and like you said, 2 go down. Another 5v3. Talon can't keep losing them.
I'm not sure when, but Primi, he did offload that ult at some point.
Yeah, looking to try to deny the space that the drone was taking, I would imagine.
Grouping up by Vitality.
This is looking like a very tough round for Vitality to win.
is.
They're going straight into the stack. 3 players here looking to defend. Surely this is a win for Talon.
Shock Dart only removes a portion of it. The grab net is beautiful, pushing past and away. Governor trying to set themselves up for the fight. Doubled up, taking it. It's traded. Bant is there, leaving it down to just Runner. Trying to isolate those fights out, but even if he won that one, the time was enough to offset potentially there. It's got the decay damage kicking in with the Hunter's Fury in the back pocket. Trex letting it loose. Talon going for the play. And you don't have your gun out. Primi will happily make you pay. This guy unleashed now and flips the map, takes a spike, control now, granted it over towards them. It's Vitality that are going to try and fight their way past this one, at least with the player advantage. There's 3 of them there. Cage up in their face. Hearing the footsteps, Runner just about scurries away.
Governor and Ban haven't taken too much space off the back of this. They're playing very cautiously through mid. They do not want to get caught by a lurk, but it's given Vitality a ton of room to go and get that spike and get the plant down. It's an advantage, sure, but they haven't really turned those kills
seconds
into a one round. And they're really not close yet.
No.
They're just playing with so much caution, trying not to overheat, trying not to make those same mistakes, but giving a ton of respect and a ton of space to Vitality.
Sometimes be to your own dismay, Jit Boys. No way you commit that. He does indeed. The ult is straight there and through, and a player not into position to really play off of that one. Still, the grab there is beautiful and good, but there's no follow-up. Still time. Kix is going to be able to just pull that tag right out of him. Shorty in to try and clear these angles. 3 versus 3. Util abound. Cage to get themselves in along with the barrier mesh as well, seeking to lock these players out and away. Governor, it's a tap. And forcing out wide once more. Still alternating. Primi with 3. Before he's dropped, Governor sticking half onto him. Beam down. Ban delivers that final blow. Necessary onto the last 2. That's a 6-6 finish here on a map that was
Getting caught by that knife.
Oh, and now they've just contacted right up behind this one. Safe. It's alongside, they've got teammates in space. Still, the stun is going to be connected onto himself. And the nade rebounding. How the hell did you get out of there? What are you doing, Safe? My God, there's no composure in sight. He just sits on it like a bloody egg.
I mean, there's not much he could have done in that spot. The nade was pretty perfect to lock him into a corner. It's the stun that was bad, and Vitality losing a player through mid as well and couldn't respond. Sender, he takes the space.
Yeah, this is a little bit all over the place. I think Sender's looking for a noise cue now to be a bit of a playmaker into the round, but he's sitting at 3 and 11 right now. Dire straits for him individually. And Tim and Runner are going to be asked to bail them out of this spot to keep that stellar pistol record intact.
If Sender finds a good timing here, and Talon are thinking that it's a normal B retake coming from Boba, coming from Market.
Significant chances. Jit Boys is so damn low. One shot would do him in. Sender spotted him out here, and a lot of util to play with, but he's still going to be holding on to the corner, and he's landed it onto Primi. With him gone and dusted, the last 2 players are weak enough himself. Sender could just do this single-handedly. I said it needed to be big, and big it is. Cruz, though, enough to bring it back to that 1v1. Smoke in his face, 25 health. And Spike still planted for him. Time, pressure against him. And Sender just holding. Steady hand, spamming away. The Ghost in play. He needs to make the most of this spot here with a horn to reveal. And Sender lit up like a beacon. Weaving in and out. The time is played to perfection. Cruz is tying with him. And finally, it's Talon who earn a pistol round. Takes twice because it's elimination. It's a tournament life on the line. A trap play with great success. It's offloaded here by Vitality. Earns him to kill, at least against Governor. Not too sure if he dropped a weapon.
He should have done. I mean, it's only Ban that saved this round, so there should be something for Ban to pick up, but he's nowhere near. Look, he's exploring through mid now with Jit Boys, finding good timing onto Runner, but also dangerous positioning.
Yeah, as well, just spotting it out. Still, Ban to try and recover. Bloody hell, Ban. He's on an absolute worldie right now. Still, he's going to be dropped by Kix.
And also,
from behind.
Huge weaponry dropped, right? There's a weapon down over towards A main, unless they've juggled that away somehow. And there's also a weapon up there in Connector, which Sender's quickly going to grab.
Kix is trying to get ahead of this one. He's going to hear these footsteps as well as an off angle, but it needs to be first shot accuracy on display. And it is. Vitality. Recovery. Inbound with a knife tagging. Primi's position noted, spotted. Vitality defaulting back into that discipline. Doubled up into the high-low. The tap forces them now creep in ever so closer to potentially that round win. Damage done, and Primi just not aware.
Making it feel like they could try to pivot into an A-split.
It's a showstopper and a fight as well, looking to split their way through. Knife collected, and that's why he had to see the showstopper with an early release here, yet still Talon are prevailing. With the gunplay and weaponry, Util out of the hands, Kix unable to land that punish. Underhanded with the nade as well, at least a flash still. Collects the one before the trade is online by Primi, still with that plant as well. Talon, they get that extension now into round 16. Slowing it down, you can take a pause and a breather, but Vitality now pushing forwards. They've got that dart, the timing taken by Primi's, pushed past it, the Util unexpected, and the spray transfer not hit. Leaves it down to Trex, unaware by Governor. But does he know that Primi's placed himself here towards the back of the site to clear this one? Fully unexpected, and there's those mechanics. Stuck, committed, Sender, that's reinforcements that are now arriving onto this side. Barry-Mesh is here, there's the kill, trips and Runner, happy to oblige. Plays off it beautifully, Sender's there, still spraying away the Phantom in play. Out through main, nobody can hold a candle to these players right now, but still Talon might be able to barrel their way through anyway. 8 seconds left, but they are all gonna fall in the end. The fuse is going to be running short. Not too many options available here onto the flank. This is an important one, safe just with the adjustment. First shot accuracy not quite there from Cruz, didn't land it to the dome. So safe finding that opener in the midway part of this round, going for re-exploration in through the back of the site, very wide with the face and the movement. Lovely still, but sprayed down nevertheless. Grouped up enough for Vitality to win this one, and now at least Primi has to lock this one down. Overdrive, damage done, and still, yeah, baits out the initial shots. Primi, bang, here in the footsteps, he's given away another kill. So 4 versus 4. That's where we stand so far here into this round, as an ult online for Jit Boys can be able to use this to get some information through into the back of the site. Big reveal, ult's going to be broken. They know that they're anchoring in, but it's going in pound for pound. Sender, he's also going to be reinforcing this site up. This with a nightfall, scatters through! My goodness, Sender delivers that death blow. Jit Boys, surely too much to overcome, and the timing all intended just to slow this one to a crawl. Kicks already with a no command. It's waving out, it's emanating, nobody to deal with a dart. And only 2 left to stand. Ban holds strong, but only for a moment before the nade removes him, and Jit Boys has to do the ultimate. It's all in his hands, it's all on his shoulders, and he is not long for this world. A 13-8 to finish this map. Vitality survive.